Each week, Dorito Brothers auto dealers take us inside Cal High sports with stories of athletes who are outstanding for a variety of reasons.
This week, our Kevin Gehl joins us with a story on an Encinal football player who's one of the nation's very best at a completely different sport.
Well, when it comes to Jiu Jitsu, Kaniela Kahuanui is actually one of the world's best. But Kaniela's talents stretch far beyond the gym. In fact, this Encinal senior has so many dreams to achieve, he's one of the hardest working student athletes in the Bay Area.
Inside Cal High Sports.
This is Kaniela Kahuanui, world champion jiu-jitsu artist.
It's a martial art, also considered as a gentle art, a lot of transition influence, but it has a lot of submissions where you're able to submit your opponent or choke them out.
And this is Kaniela Kahuanui, senior leader for the Encinal Jets.
I use a lot of the leverage and the takedowns, especially when I'm on the defensive side of the ball, but I found out that I use a lot of my football skills to help me in jiu-jitsu with the more like explosive and aggressiveness I use in tournaments.
Oh, and did I mention he also has a 4.0 GPA.
He's super strong and he's smart with this game. He knows how to play. He knows what he's doing.
Jiu-jitsu is like you study it too. You know, you go home, you watch YouTube videos of other fighters, you learn their moves and stuff. So it kind of develops good study habits, and it also teaches me good respect.
So how does this one kid from Alameda manage three very different talents?
He's one of the hardest workers I know. Honestly, I don't know anybody who works as hard as him. How he trains super hard. Well, I went over to Alameda to watch him play football, and I was tired watching him all day. I wanted to go to sleep.
Kaniela masters his martial art here at Pitbull Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in San Mateo.
I think I'd be able to pursue it as a career, maybe do a professional MMA fight down the road. Maybe start my own academy, start teaching students. I'll always do this for the rest of my life.
In the past year alone, Kaniela has won all 4 of the world's top events at the teenage heavyweight level: US Open, American Cup, Pan American Games, and Mundials, the pinnacle event in jiu-jitsu.
Like I always said, the more you sweat during peace, the less you bleed in war. Like you just put the mat time in, you go to tournaments. I go to tournaments not think I'm going to win. I go in there just to have fun and just to test myself. But the win is always the extra bonus.
But during football season, Kaniela steps away from the gym to focus on football, a sport that also has him hungry for a college scholarship.
As football season goes on, I'm still going to try to get that scholarship, get that free ride to another college, but I think I have good enough grades to be able to get another academic scholarship.
A wealth of college options for this well-rounded student athlete.
What's most impressive about Kaniela is not just his time management skills, but the way he combines talents. He literally takes lessons from football and applies them to jiu-jitsu, or harnesses focus he learns from jiu-jitsu and applies it to his schoolwork, on and on and on. He really is an extraordinary young man.
Now, does he plan to carry on and do jiu-jitsu in college?
Well, he's got so many different ideas that he's juggling in his head. He's kind of hoping to go to the University of Hawaii because they have a great marine biology program that he's interested in, and he says jiu-jitsu is very popular there as well.
Yeah, and if he goes there, they would call him the Big Kahuna, little known fact.